Hello, hello. I'm thrilled that you're here for this week's Angel Messages. We're using the power angels for our connection to the angelic realm to receive their guidance and wisdom. We'll get to that in a moment. My name is Elizabeth Harper. I'm thrilled, of course, that you're here. My website is sealwithlove.com and intuitivesoulcircle.com. If you haven't already got my Healing with the Angels mini course, make sure that you get it. There are 3 things that your angels want you to know, and there's a wonderful meditation to support your connection with the angels and support your healing with them. All right, you'll see a link in the description. If you don't see it, then just go to my website, sealwithlove.com, and you'll find it there. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to place these cards next to the heart. If it feels right for you, place your hands over your heart like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3. A message that comes from their heart to yours. We're going to take a card for everyone, and then we'll get to the 1, 2, 3 messages. All right. So let's shuffle them first. Feels like they just need a little bit of cleansing. It's very windy outside at the moment, so it feels like that wind can come in, like the energy of the wind can come in and cleanse the cards and cleanse our energy too. I love it when it gets windy. All right, a message for all of us. It's coming in the middle, right there. Angel of Wisdom. This is perfect. So it says, pursue knowledge and spiritual growth. What I'm feeling with this, while it says pursue knowledge and spiritual growth, you see that there's a book right there. And we see that it's a blue angel. That blue vibration feels like it's connecting to Archangel Michael. I was talking about the wind and the energy of the wind coming through and cleansing us and maybe ridding us of anything that doesn't need to be there. My feeling with this is that each and every one of us has this dictionary of wisdom within us throughout all of our lifetimes, all these experiences, all these events that we've moved through, all these blessings, all these challenges that we've navigated. And there is a sense with this that it's about calling on your wisdom and calling on all that energy that maybe at this time you didn't realize you knew about. So you may not even have known about the vibration of the wind and the air elementals, how they can support you. And you might think to yourself, I don't know how to call on them, but you do. You do know how to call on them, because in another time, in another space, in another place, in another dimension, or even now when you're tapping in to all the wisdom that is around you, you have access to that knowledge. It's been there before, it's always been there, and you're plugged in. So whatever you think, when it comes to connecting with the wind, with the air elementals, or anything else, you have that knowledge and you have that wisdom. It's kind of baked into you. And you can tap into it. It's like your little dictionary of information that is there. Your own wisdom book. It is within you. It's within reach. So when you tune in, don't think to yourself, oh, this is wrong. I don't know how to do this. It's not. You are tapping into whatever it is you need to embrace, whatever it is that will support you, because we're all individual. We're all different. And maybe it's not cookie cutter, and it certainly isn't anymore, right? Okay, that's the message. Very strong sense of Archangel Michael coming in there as well. And Uriel too. Strong feeling of Uriel. Okay, number 1. That's right there. Number 1 is self-fulfilling prophecy. It's always interesting when this comes up. So it says, take small steps to diminish your worrying. Know it's going to be okay, and so it is. Self-fulfilling prophecy. So this week I did a video on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and in my Soul Circle group on spelling. And it wasn't about how to spell something like in grammar or English or something like that. It was more about how we use that word to spell and spelling words, and we also use that word spell when we're invoking something magical. So when I look at this self-fulfilling prophecy, there is a sense that it's connecting to that, about us spelling our words, about us creating a spell, about creating whatever it is you want to manifest right now in words first. So when you create the words, then that creates a spell, and that creates the energy, and that creates the realization, it creates the manifestation, and it creates it into physical form, whatever form it is you want it in. Self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you say to yourself, you know what, it's always bad traffic. Every day on this road there's always bad traffic. And because you are spelling that, that's what you're creating. So if you were to spell something different, like it's always easy to get on this road and flow through it like a breeze, then don't think to yourself, not so sure that's going to be right. Really imagine that that is the truth. And when you fully embrace that, you'll find that it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So what are you creating in your life at this moment? What is your self-fulfilling prophecy? And how can you change that? What can you spell instead? Number 2. Number 2. Angel of Action. Now, I was just thinking the Angel of Action was on the box. This angel, it just feels important. There's a sense of an importance, or there's a lot of power behind it at the moment. I've got an itchy back of my neck, which is kind of interesting. It's that psychic gateway that's there. Angel of Action. Take action toward your destiny. That's the thing, isn't it? You know, we think to ourselves, oh, I'd really like to do that, and I'd really like to do the other, and then it might get to the end of your lifetime, and you might look back and think, oh, I just didn't have enough time for that. So then maybe you create a new lifetime, because you're an incredibly creative soul, so that yet again you have an opportunity to do whatever it is your heart most wanted to do. And it would be a shame really to keep on coming back to do something that you failed to do in this lifetime because you didn't create the time to do it. And you know what? I speak from experience here. I'm thinking the same thing. I really need to do that because it's in my heart. So it's what is in your heart at this moment? What is it you most want to take action on? It doesn't have to be, you know, we make it so that it's such a huge step. And it can be something small. It's a stepping stone. It's something toward it. What is something you could do today that takes action toward whatever it is that is in your heart that you most want to manifest, that you most want in your life, that is missing at this time? Angel of Action, take action toward your destiny. You see that image, she's wearing yellow, beautiful yellow. No obstacles in yellow, but yellow is a little bit fearful and fearless. So this is about you being in your power, being fearless and saying, yes, I can do this. I can take this next step. And it's kind of interesting, at the back of my mind, I'm thinking to myself, you know, all those times I've been reluctant to take a first step, and then I've taken it and it just hasn't been as hard as I thought it was going to be, and it just expands from there. And I feel that is part of the message as well. It's not as difficult as you think it's going to be. Just allow yourself to take that first step. Just the first step. Not everything. The first step. Whatever that may be. Because it will expand. The energy will expand from that point. And what does yellow mean for you right now? Ask your soul, what does that yellow mean for me? See what comes to you, let me know. Number 3. Right, in the middle again. Number 3 is rejuvenation. I'm not sure I've seen that card in this deck. It's funny how certain cards, you have them for a long time and then they just don't pop up. But this one, rejuvenation. Take time to rest and recharge your batteries. There's a little quote which is about, you know, we plug our phones in every night and we leave them so that they can rest and they get recharged, but we don't do it for ourselves. So with this energy, it's kind of interesting. The image just feels very fluffy around here. It feels a little bit more translucent. It feels a little bit like it's kind of smudged a bit, and there's just this sense of, it's almost like disappearing, almost a sense of disappearing with this. So it's not about you disappearing, it's just a sense of just floating, or being in a place where you feel like you don't need to do anything. You don't need to think about anything, you don't need to call anyone, you don't need to get the dinner ready, or you don't need to go to work, or you don't need to sort out the children. It's just creating this space that is for you. And again, just like before, I said that, you know, we make things so complicated, don't we? It could just be that it's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, whatever it is, the whole day. It'd be incredible, wouldn't it? But it's whatever it is, whatever that time is, commit to yourself. It's time to rejuvenate. That's what your soul is saying. Let's get the energy back. All right. I love that. Oh my goodness, lots of lilac and white around there. So there is healing in that. And that sense of Saint Germain coming in with that lilac vibration, lilac flame of transmutation. Right? So maybe part of this rejuvenation is about letting go, release, and then coming back to your light, the truth of you. So it's almost like being washed and then coming back to the purity that is you. I love that. Let me know how you will rejuvenate your soul, your body, your light at this time. Because whatever you share, that may trigger an idea for somebody else. Thank you so much, as always, for being with me. I love doing these videos. I love your presence. I love that you share my work with your friends and your community. Thank you. Remember again to get that Healing with the Angels mini course, and I will see you next week. Lots of angel blessings to you.